and welcome back to another episode of Grind.Music.Repeat. You got DraQuan, Hood Rock TV, whatever y'all like to do. I got new co-host,
Oh man.
Malcolm Jamal, yo. What's
Oh
good with you,
man.
yo?
Hello.
Yeah,
My brother. Is
what's
this mic
good?
on?
Yeah,
It's been a while since I've done this. It's been
yeah,
a
we
while.
lit up, bro. I'm talking about, man. I done had a couple beautiful weeks, man. Crazy start to the year with a whole lot of music, man. How you rocking this morning, though, man?
Oh man, it's been great. I mean the sun ain't really shining, but
Yeah.
the window open. It look good outside. It's cool.
Okay. How your creativity doing, brother?
Oh, I'm in there.
Okay.
Enjoying my space and time.
Yeah.
Enjoying my space.
Okay. So man, for the people that don't know you, you know what I'm saying? Introduce yourself, yeah.
Oh man, I am Malcolm Jamal, uh, Jersey kid. I'm a rapper now, but I used to podcast back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Um, just like to create. When I ain't doing something I don't feel right, so I'll just like to do whatever. So I'll create something, do some music, do
Yeah,
whatever. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Make some content, hit that gym,
yeah.
and yeah, man, I'm just regular.
Okay. So shoot, man. Yeah, you already know Grand Music Repeat, man. If it ain't about music, we really can't use it. So like,
Yeah.
what's some of your levels of expertise when it comes to this music game, man? You know what I'm saying? No. Nah, that ain't the right question. No. What music mean to you, man?
Oh, it's everything. It's
Mhm.
everything, man. It's something I've always been around. It's always been around me. Mom playing whatever, pops playing Jodeci and all that.
Yeah.
So growing up, it was just like music. My siblings, I got 100 siblings. You go into anybody's room, there's music playing.
Mhm.
So growing up, I was just always been involved in music. I never really wanted to like create music myself. I just enjoyed being a fan.
Mhm.
So for years, it was kind of just me observing music from that lens. Falling in love with it from the sideline, and then just so happened I get around you guys and started making music for myself.
Yeah.
And yeah, yeah, I think in the last 5 years, there's been some really good growth. We
Mhm.
try to keep that going.
Okay. Okay, man. Okay. Well, shoot, man. So let's go ahead and break you in, bro. Got it, you know what I'm saying? Everybody gotta get it, you know. Top five, bro. You pick your top five. You want to do top five like R&B, top five hip hop? Let me get a top five, bro. What's up?
uh, well, I'll speak on like my current like listens right now. I'll give you
Okay.
my favorites right now to listen to.
Okay.
Uh, Obviously Kenny number one.
All right.
Uh, right now, like I'm listening to a whole lot of Larry June.
Larry.
A
Yeah.
whole lot of Larry June,
Mm-hmm.
amazing artist. La
Yeah.
Russell,
Mm-hmm.
um, someone from his camp. Her name's Shantae. She's an R&B artist, and she's
Okay.
like super fly. And
Mm-hmm.
Cleo Soul.
Okay.
Those are my current music
Yeah.
escapes right now.
Okay. Okay. So like what's some of those like the qualities in those like artists that make you wanna you gravitate towards that?
I think it's the resilience in the music.
Mm.
Um, they all talk about like different things, but in the
Yeah.
end, like it's all about like getting through whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's you know what I'm saying, uh selling stuff,
Yeah.
uh relationship woes,
Mm-hmm.
just life stuff, music
Yeah.
stuff. Like it's all about getting through it, and that type of energy is where I'm at in my life, where
Yeah.
everything is about just elevating and
Mm-hmm.
getting through whatever
Yeah.
I'm going through. So
Yeah.
those are the things that I cherish in music right now.
Yeah. Cause I think like my top five look crazy right now. If it was just only off of what I've been listening to, like they some old school in there, man. There a whole lot of beats in there. Like and another guy, dang, what's my man's name? Like Kevin Gates. Like some of his stuff, like it's not like all like, you know what I'm saying, like thugged out and stuff like that, or but they some of those tracks is and stuff like that, but it's just it be the messages that he'll put in there though. Like that kind of like it's this joint. It's called "Wish I Had It." That joint right there, man. Shout out to DeAndre Chef. That joint right there, like it's just a motivational song, like with that aspect of like, man, like I'm waiting on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm plotting on it. But as I look out that window, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm really ready to see like my scenery change and me evolve and grow into something, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like I feel like music is one of those things. It's like water in a plant.
Yeah,
Everything we eat or we surround ourselves with kind of shift our growth path.
yeah,
And so I really feel like with the music stuff and the mindset I'm in now, it's like I want to grow. I want to see
mhm,
better. So I can't be listening to like the music that kind of I feel like stumps your growth a little bit. It kind of
yeah,
narrows your sight.
right,
Um, so yeah, yeah. So when you listen to music that feel good or make you like that helps add that confidence
yeah,
or a different perspective, I think that's when you start to see a different uh vision of yourself
yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. Cause I'd see it like, man, like only liking one genre of music is crazy. You know,
Yeah.
like cause I mean like man, there's so much stuff out there like the BGs or Maroon 5 even. You know what I'm saying? When they
Hmm.
was doing their thing and stuff like that, like that right there, man, I like that, and
Yeah.
it kinda I think it kinda like helped me develop differently with my artistry, like my
Hmm.
levels of it, like where I'll just be like, oh, I seen that on a because you remember when MTV used to come on early in the morning, they'd be playing them videos, and I'd be
Yeah.
getting ready to go to school and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's some time right there. But yeah,
Flipping
like and
flipping
then just
between MTV and VH1.
word it
Trying to
up.
see
You know
what's
what I'm
up.
saying? Trying to see what's up, like,
Yeah.
and then that's the aspect that you'll just be like, dang, like I like all of them songs, like Fallout Boy, you know what I'm saying? Like just different levels of like music and stuff like that. The artistry is amazing, man. What's
Right.
it what's up on that side of music, like as far as like outside of hip hop, like what you listen to?
Man, again, Cleo. I grew up on Paramore. I
Yeah,
grew up on
okay.
Paramore. One Republic,
Hmm.
The Fray, Linkin Park. I want to check out their new stuff. I ain't got around to it yet. They got
Yeah.
the new lead singer. I want to see what she
Hmm.
got going on.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, again, like the Maroon 5. I remember there was like a moment where there was this group called LaRue, and they
Hmm.
were kind of cool. Kings of Leon.
Yeah.
Um, and then on like the R&B side, it's still like the Tanks, the
Hmm.
the Coco Jones, the Summer Walker. I've grown to enjoy some of her music.
Yeah.
Um, I like Tyler's like alternative run where it's like
Hmm.
kind of hip hop and kind of not, like the
Yeah.
Igors and the oh, Chronocopia is pretty hard, yo, but that's hip
Mhm.
hop. But it's like I like just like the different elements of the instrumentation in those sounds. So
Mhm.
and then I feel like in those genre in like the alternative rock genre, it's like a little more um it's a little more human in the
Mhm.
sense of like songwriting.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's kind of where when I'm
Okay.
trying to feel something, I'll tend to lean over there a little bit.
Okay. Okay. So let's get somewhere real quick, man. So let's go. Let's go. Let's go to the artistry, man. Let's take a couple shots, yeah.
All
So
right.
all right. From an artist perspective, what you think is better? Like you feel like putting out the body of work is better, or you feel like dropping them singles back to back is better? Or how would you know what I'm saying, maneuver the both?
I think it depends on where you trying to what you building towards.
Hmm. Okay.
Um, so I think when you drop the singles back to back, in a sense, it's like, am I building towards getting a buzz for the album,
Uh-huh.
or am I just trying to get a buzz for the brand
Mm-hmm.
and not really put out like, because like the album to me is like the whole picture.
Mm-hmm.
It's and or the whole photo album.
Yeah.
And you know, the single is certain pages.
Okay. Okay.
And I feel like before you showcase that the whole album, the
Mm-hmm.
whole photo album, sometimes you just got to give people a glimpse of what's going on.
Right. Yeah.
And even if it's not even music from the album, it's just
Right.
give them a sense that something is happening. I would need a few singles to get the buzz up for
Yeah.
the album,
Yeah.
because that's the holy grail. That's
Mm-hmm.
the, you know what I'm saying? That's the meat and potatoes.
Yeah. Because I think about it like it just can't be one way. It's like you got
Yeah,
to find a way to use it all. Like, um like Suicide Squad, when they have Deadshot, they gave him the gun. They wanted to see, you know what I'm saying, his expertise. They wanted to see his skills.
mhm,
He used every weapon and every bullet. You know what I'm saying? That was
yeah,
on the table in front of him. He was like, "Yeah, y'all crazy." Like, you know what I do with this? And then, but so it's like the single route, or even just like dropping little pieces of other songs somewhere, like promotional content and stuff like that, creating all
yeah,
of that, trying to find different ways to market it and promote it. So it's like you could, because my cousin was like, "Yeah, man, you know what?" Now I think that was Rod Deals. He was like, "Yo, man, yeah, Drake, drop them singles, man, because if every single go platinum, that'll be crazy money." And I'm like, "Dang, you got something going right there, Rock Deals. Yeah, that's crazy right there. I ain't never thought about that."
I think it worked both ways too, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think the singles can build up the buzz for the album, and then when the
Mm-hmm.
album is a hit,
Yeah.
it'll
Yeah.
make people go back to those singles
Mm-hmm.
and listen to that stuff that wasn't on the album,
Yeah.
or you know what I'm saying, put it in their
Mm-hmm.
playlist and really live with it.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, it kind of works hand in hand,
Right.
depending on how you're building your base.
Mm-hmm.
In a sense, like does the people that listen to your music enjoy stuff coming out quickly? Do they
Right.
want music
Mm-hmm.
coming out as much as possible? Then the singles route might be the route until you get an album that you
Yeah.
feel really good about, and then it's like, all right, now you can shift oh, he can make albums too. You can shift
Mm-hmm.
like the thing, and now you get those people in there, and it's
Yeah.
like, okay, the people that like to listen to a whole body of work and
Yeah.
like um the in context music,
Mm-hmm.
they'll show up as well. So it's
Right.
kind of like whatever works for you first, or whatever is more comfortable for you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. So like, see, now I think that could slide into like the like having a message in your song or a story versus just, you know what I'm saying, this song is just, this is it right here. I just felt like getting in the studio today. And then I
yeah,
think I think both of them could really mean something, because it'll be, you could come back to that song and be like, dang, I was saying that like that. I didn't even know. I didn't even think about that like that. So it's like find a way to make it all mean something. But you
yeah.
talking about that story mode, that artistry though. You speak a little bit more about that.
Um, well, I put like, for me, I grew up liking books,
Mhm.
so I like beginning, middles, and ends.
Mhm.
Even in songs like um Head in the Clouds,
Yeah.
which is like this record of this idea that maybe I'm just overthinking everything,
Mhm.
and or it's not moving because I'm in my head more so than I am living in the moment, or even asking people, or assessing the situation. And
Yeah.
then like you go through that story of whatever I had going on in that song,
Mhm.
and in the grand scheme of that album,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, this dude is he's in his own mind, like, completely, and he's experiencing life and here, and you
Mhm.
go through that, and in the long form, it's like, okay, this song is a staple
Yeah.
in this entire catalog.
Right.
And so for me, when I'm building an album, I'm thinking about, and a lot of times I'm thinking about what I've done and
Mhm.
how to connect it all
Yeah.
in a way where if you go back and listen to everything together, the time capsule,
Yeah.
you can hear from beginning to end, from Mama's Boy to
Yeah.
End of Time. There's a cohesion in what's going on. It's like building a character. It's like building a character within the music that feels human because he is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and so yeah, so when I think about my own artistry, it's like
Mhm.
can it be digested in a way where people that like Shakespeare or like books can listen to it and it'd be like an audio book for them. And
Yeah.
then the people that like music can get the musical context and get the raps and the singing and the stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay. Because I see it like it's like when you can just like where everything means something, and then you just line it all up, and then it's like you and your time series, like the way you like time to reflect, like that one. I think that really started something for you, but it's like
Mhm.
you was already on it though. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like I don't know. It's like sometimes, man, it's like is we in a parallel universe or not? Because it's like how do this make sense all the time? Like that's crazy. And then it's just so I mean, just even thinking about how many times we use time, and refer to
Mhm.
it, and then it's something that you end up doing, like, and you create a series from it.
It's
That's
life.
crazy. Yeah.
It's life. Time is life, bruh.
Hmm.
So it was very much easy. It's just as we live, we
Hmm.
experience time, we're experiencing life. So it's
Yeah.
very easy to just translate it. But I also like one of my favorite albums all time is Good Kid, Mad City,
Hmm.
Miseducation to
Yeah.
Lauryn Hill. Like
Yeah.
those type of albums kind of did something for me, especially when
Yeah.
I started making music. It was like, all right, damn, like you can actually create really good songs,
Hmm.
but in the grand scheme of things, create really good stories,
Right.
even if it's not captured immediately. Like,
Yeah.
but as you listen to it, you start to understand like this is a thing,
Hmm.
and that's kind of how I like to write.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Like, cause like I could see it. Like sometimes, like even with my pen, like it'll just be like something out of nowhere, and then that inspires something. Like I don't know. Like man, with this motivational stuff, like man, like I find myself motivated and remotivated every other day. Like I
Yeah,
don't know what it is, man. It's just like like people will have a certain passion for something, but then it's like nah, I do this at a high level. This is, what I'm saying, this is a service now. This ain't just only me being passionate about what we do. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Yeah. So so like let's go ahead, let's talk about what Jermaine Dupri would think about, yeah.
Oh man.
So I don't know if it was him. I don't know if it was his team. I don't know. That was just trying to shake something up, right? You know what I'm saying? And they said, What is the goal of being an independent artist, Malcolm? What they talking about?
uh, I feel like it's kind of like that thing where like they say certain groups of people can't say the N word. It's like you've been in the main the major label system for so long.
Hmm.
I personally feel like it's gaslighting. Um, but it's like to ask that and then when getting answered, people are saying like freedom and I agree, like freedom and just being able to release whenever you want, being able to release what you want,
Yeah.
and being able to put the grind on yourself
Mhm.
and not have to give up anything like any
Right.
funding or any, you know what I'm saying? Like you get a good amount from the majors, but they also take
Yeah.
they more than
Yeah.
their fair share.
Yeah.
So like, when you ask that question and you know what the detriments of the major system is,
Hmm.
and then you see there's people successful in the independence, and you see
Yeah.
there's a success bubbling, like it's more than just one or two or three people.
Hmm.
It's becoming a thing. Once you see that, to ask that question at that time, it's kind of like because we have a La Russell who's completely independent.
Yeah.
and he's like 40 albums in, and he just did the NBA All-Star
Yeah.
weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Shout
We
out
have
to that.
a Larry June who's independent who just did the collab album with Alchemist and Two Chains,
Yeah.
and reaching a level of success that a lot of people don't. And then there's like, there's people who are making it and aren't in that
Yeah.
national scene. You know what I'm saying? And they getting their bread,
Yeah.
and they getting their respect like a currency, or you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like there's there's just so
Big
many
Crit.
examples. Big Crit.
Yeah.
There's and he was in the major system,
Bro.
but I think he became better
Yeah.
and as an artist, and you could tell he's more free
Yeah.
as an artist outside of that system. He's creating what he wants to create.
Yeah.
There's times where like the label is like, oh, they had to make that song, or
Right.
they had to get that feature,
Yeah.
but in independence, you can just go out and get and do what you want,
Yeah. Yeah.
and that's important as an artist.
Mm-hmm.
That's important as an artist. You create your
Creative
own
control.
deadlines. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's number one.
Yeah.
If you don't have creative control, how are you an artist? Like
Yeah.
if somebody went in the room and told Michelangelo, "Hey, man, you can't paint that. Maybe you should put some purple in there." It's like, all right, now you would never do that. And so
Yeah.
like, but when we talk about music and it's a music business, uh, it's almost like they put business first.
Yeah.
But when this is music,
Yeah.
this is music, period.
Yeah.
The business is, but this is music.
Yeah.
So creative control is the absolute. And once you give that up, you're having to do songs with people that you wouldn't even like be in the same room with otherwise.
Yeah.
Because you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What the numbers say or the
Yeah.
analytics, but this is art.
Yeah.
This is art.
That's what I was just about to get it there, because like like Big Crit was like on the LA Leaker show, and he said I bought a crib and a whip off a beat and a feature. That's for one. That's the goal. Like to where I can get all I could take care of something off of my craft, off of my art. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And then for number two, as far as like the goal of an independent artist, it's like you trying to trailblaze a path that really is like uncharted territory. So your goal is like to hit the targets that people don't see. So like if you're thinking about an aspect of like, well, Dre, why you write songs the way you write songs like that? Because I like we talking about creative control, and this is a form of my art. Now,
Yeah.
they pieces of this game that ain't for sale. It can't be bought nor sold. So it's like you got to really be the whole team for yourself. Like you got to be your hype man. You might have to be a DJ. You ain't getting the beats right at the right kind of rate. You might have to be your own producer. And
Hmm.
then so it's like it's just kind of like levels of the game that you like as an independent person that you leveling up into. You know what I'm saying? So if
Yeah.
it do work out where yeah, your music is taking off too, but you got some other expertise over here where you able to make that decision where I can do that rather than like contractually, like I gotta nah, I can't touch certain kind of things. Nah, man, it's always I gotta go places and stuff like that. And I like with the fame part of it, that's it's a part, but it's like that ain't always how you gotta move. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because you think about like cats like the locks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they go every time they go somewhere, you know what I'm saying? They shut it down. But at the same time, like they live in a cool, comfortable life, yeah, where it ain't all about, you know what I'm saying, running around doing all of this, trying to be seen and stuff like that. Like, so
Yeah.
I could that would be one of my goals, like to get it like the locks, except like, you know what I'm saying, up there. We ain't gonna do that. Yeah.
But also like it's a good training ground. It's
Hmm.
it's a good place to start
Yeah,
to understand the business for yourself. So when
yeah,
or if you do go into the major labels, you
yeah.
can know what's going on for real
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
understand certain things that they doing that's detrimental to what you
Hmm.
doing, and
Yeah.
also build a portfolio to where you can go in there and control the narrative,
Yeah.
control the conversation.
There you
Goddamn.
go.
But
There you go.
you can go in there and say, hey, that ain't it,
Yeah.
because I understand what it takes to get to that. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? All you doing is front and bread, but there's steps that I have to take to get to that. And you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
can have that conversation because you've done it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like the artist that knows how to engineer themselves. They can kind of have a conversation with the engineers that are
Mm.
on a higher level, or that's been doing it in that system, and
Yeah.
have that conversation. Like, hey, I don't like when my vocals sound like this. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Put a little more air in there, or you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Turn this down, or
Right.
that's overly compressed. You can
Yeah.
have those conversations a little bit
Yeah.
better, and it helps your artistry.
Yeah. Cause it's like, man, like just like more than one trick to the trade. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like, and not just being like what they say, like a jack of all trades, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
but a master of none. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like, and that's the aspect. So like as an independent artist, like, and then another thing too. Another thing, they gonna try to tell you what you supposed to be doing, how you
yeah,
supposed to be doing, whether you independent, whether you in the contract or not, bro. Yo, you supposed to be doing it like this. If you ain't doing it like this, you ain't right. Yo, you over there getting your beats from over there. What you doing, man? You need to get your beats from over here. You know what I'm saying? So it's always
yeah,
be something. So but at the same time, that's why you gotta be centered. You know what I'm saying? You got a way to, like, you know what? I can block out the noise and figure out what I want to do. Because always gonna be somebody saying this over here, saying that's over there. Yeah, you should do that like that. And then it's all done the same way. Like, oh, what you doing all of that for? Or like, yeah, man, I'm tired of these artists and da 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 da. It's
yeah.
always gonna be something like that. So you gotta stay centered anyway, through whatever the situation is.
It's like being able to like understand multiple languages.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? When you're able to communicate with more than one group of people,
mm-hmm.
you're able to build more. But yeah, just being able to understand more from
Yeah,
all sides. Like, but if you can understand the basic parts of what you do, once you get into those business conversations, they can't really tell you too much about what you do.
yeah, yeah,
And when you build a fan base or you build a community
yeah,
by yourself, when you bring in that community to that system or whatever
yeah,
it is,
mm-hmm.
there's not too much that anyone can say because the community is going to stand up for you regardless.
Yeah, yeah,
And you can't really, once you kill the community, you kill the artist.
yeah,
So the majors they gotta play a little differently with you
mm-hmm.
when
Yeah,
you've already amassed a certain level of
yeah,
success and a certain level of artist integrity.
right.
Um, you can't play with people that's already built something. Like if I built my own home, you can't tell me that this home is better
Nah,
because I know what it looked like to build it from the ground up.
yeah,
Hey man, them studs ain't right. Man, them shingles is trash, bro. I got my own house over
yeah,
here,
yeah.
so it's kind of like when you can understand and communicate differently, you can't be played with.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah,
like going into the bodega and hearing some Spanish, but you know Spanish,
yeah,
and hey man, we're talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like you break
yeah.
down those language barriers.
Word up. Hey, yo, Poppy, man, why the cat always on the bread? Yeah. Dang.
But yeah,
Yeah,
man, just communication is key. Language is key. Being
yeah,
able to understand is, you know what I'm saying, and then being able to be confident and how you speak to these people
yeah.
based upon what you've built.
Mm-hmm.
It's all confidence building. Once you build your confidence as an artist and as a businessman or whatever you're doing, you can
Yeah,
you can speak differently. And there ain't
yeah.
nobody that can really walk you into a bad situation because
Mm-hmm.
you understand.
Yeah,
You got it already. I done seen what that looked like already.
yeah.
You can't
Cause
play with me.
and then I think like the number one overall answer is ownership.
Mm-hmm.
That right there.
Mm-hmm.
Because you think about it like where you're going through a dispute about, you know what I'm saying, a certain amount of money from a record and whatever and stuff like that. You just think about how often that happens. Like
Yeah.
it's, you know what I'm saying, it's a crazy game, you know. Sometimes, you know, history is written by the victors, you know what I'm saying?
Record clearances,
Yeah,
labels ain't clearing records, and
right up,
you know what
man.
I'm saying? They stopping
Yeah,
bread from you. Like,
yeah.
yeah, nah.
Hey, that's number one. I say that number one, ownership.
Right.
Trying to get that control in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? Open up my pocket to that money come get in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like for real.
Indeed.
Yeah, man. Okay, let's let's switch it. Let's switch. I want to say something before we get out of here, yo. I'm gonna
Yes,
go to
sir.
shout out to Tay Rock. You know what I'm saying? The Gun Bar King, yo. That I gave him champion of the year over there. You know what I'm saying? No champion, Jay Black. What he say? Shake my hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? Like he had some crazy battles. Like this year, I think he battled like at least probably like 18, 19 times. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And then some of them be back to back and stuff like that. And just well, I salute all the battle rappers. You know what I'm saying? Being able
Hey,
to have that material processed already, being able to decipher which from which and stuff like that. You got somebody on you talk, and then you can still, you know what I'm saying, get back to what you're doing like that. That's a
yeah.
different level of artistry right there. Yeah.
Yo, educate me on what it takes to be the champion of the year. Like what
Oh,
what
man,
what
that
exactly
was.
do you have to do?
I mean, I guess they were going off of like a certain level of criteria as far as like let's go like impact. You know what I'm saying? Probably
Mhm.
like how many times you battled or winning the battles. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Uh, shoot, like moments. You know what I'm saying? And then it just be. I mean, I guess like overall wins. You know what I'm saying? But in the
Mhm.
aspect of like
Who you
what kind.
battle? Is that like
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
okay.
yeah. And then it's
Okay.
like impact, and that's
Yeah.
where I would say that too, like that. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, bro. And that I'm talking about, and they had this other dude in the running, Av. I think he out of VA. So like, yeah, so shout out to him too. So like,
Yeah.
man, I just wanted to speak on that right there, bro. And so what's up with it? What's up with the channel, man? What's up with controlling the conversation? Who we got next, yo?
Oh man, I'm doing something a little
Yeah.
I'm gonna have my nephew on, man. He's a
Okay.
co-host. Like he's my co-pilot on Spooky Saturdays.
Yeah.
And he's somebody I really want to learn more about, in
Yeah.
a sense of like I've known him his entire life.
Yeah.
Uh but it's like, you know,
That's crazy.
never really like ask certain questions, and I would like for him to be in a situation where he can showcase himself and put himself out there a
Yeah.
little more. And I'm gonna whoop him in Tekken.
Oh.
So and yeah, we back into
Oh
producing
man.
Spooky Saturdays right now.
Yeah.
We're trying to build a little catalog. We're gonna get that out. And yeah, man, I just been just building that CYP page a little bit,
Yeah.
putting some content out.
Hmm.
The fourth episode of Controlling the Conversation, I don't know yet, man. I'm trying to find somebody.
Okay.
I might have something lined up for April, but this month
Yeah.
we're gonna do the my nephew AJ,
Hmm.
aka Cool, right?
Okay.
Uh
All right.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's gonna be nice.
Yeah, man. Cause y'all already know what it is over here, man. If it ain't about music, really can't use it. Man, I want a big shout out to Malcolm Jamal
Mhm.
coming on. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Seeing what's good, coming to chop it up with your boy. You know what I'm saying?
I
We're gonna
enjoy
try to,
this.
yeah, we're gonna try to get a couple of these episodes. You know, we're gonna try to get at least get one a month. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Y'all checking this out and stuff like that, so that we
Yeah.
keep rocking, we keep doing what we're supposed to do, and then keep giving out this motivational content, man. Before we get out of here, man, I want to just shout out to all the independent artists out there still rocking, getting it
Yeah.
in, bro. If you got a studio session today, bro, go in there and give them that business. You know what I'm saying? Loaded Lux will tell you, go give them that work. You know what I'm saying? Or if you ain't got to go to the studio today, or if you're chilling, you got the day off, pick up
Mhm.
that pen, let's get it in again. You know what I'm saying? That's what I tell
Hell
them. What
yeah.
you would tell them, Malcolm?
I say keep going, man.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid of the grind. Don't run from it.
Mhm. Yeah.
It's life. It's
Yeah.
life. So the grind is whatever you're doing is going to be a grind. So don't
Yeah.
don't run away from your passions, man.
Hmm. Yeah.
Just because it ain't going right today, man. Tomorrow could be a different day.
Yeah.
So keep going and keep getting better. Keep striving for better.
Yeah.
Find different ways to do what you love.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it right there, yo. That's gonna wrap up this week's episode of Grind.Music.Repeat, man. Got Malcolm
Yeah.
Jamal over here. He hosting the show with me, man. That dude right
Yeah.
there, masterful, man. Yo, he got some music streaming out. I got some music streaming out, yo. We on all platforms. Got Malcolm Jamal over there. Got DraQuan right here.
Hmm.
Yeah, Grind Music Repeat, man. If it ain't about music, really can't use it.